Hello, UMG. I was forced to dispute this match because of obvious reasons that I'm about to show you guys. What went down in this match was pretty ridiculous, as it happened not only one round, but 3 rounds. And if you think about it, 3 rounds is a lot because he probably sent you guys a screenshot saying that he won 5-4. So 3 rounds is more than half of his rounds. So he technically won 3 rounds because I was one barring every time he encountered my gunfights. Because keep in mind, he pushed me knowing that I was one barring. Like, it was like exactly like he knew when I was gonna lag and when I was one barring, so he can then push me and then kill me because obviously my bullets wouldn't register. And what went down on this match was pretty ridiculous, so I was forced to dispute. I told him that he was lag switching. He said it's only $1. I don't care. But as you can see right here, it's a tie. I'm showing you guys the last round where he lag switched, but I'm gonna show you guys from the last round till the first round where he started lag switching. So this is the last round where he lag switched. So what went down right here was pretty ridiculous. It was a tie. It seemed like every time I tied the game, I would go down to a 1 bar. But look at here. It's 4-4 right now. And we're spectating me for a second. And look at this. I'm on a 3 bar and a 1 bar when he shoots me. He shoots me and I start 1 bar, and for no reason, no fucking reason, because I live by myself. No one plays UMGs, no one plays any other console. No one's pretty much on the internet when I'm playing these matches. So as you can see, I start 1 barring. Look at the time. Look how much time went by. About 20 something seconds I was in a 1 bar. As you can see right there, I keep 1 barring. I haven't left the 1 bar. I'm gonna keep it up so you guys can see that I'm not lying. I haven't left the 1 bar since 9:17, and there's been about 14 seconds where I've been 1 barring for no reason, because no one plays anything else. No one's on my internet when I'm playing these matches. But look at this. There's been about 13 or 14 seconds and I just keep 1 barring. My opponent pushes me and kills me. This happened 3 rounds where he would push me and I was 1 barring and he would kill me. Every time I tied the game up, this would happen. But I'm going to show you guys the other rounds. Hold on, UMG. Alright, UMG, as you can see, this was when I was up 1-0 in the series. The game had just started, so there was no point in asking for a host switch, because the first round I was doing perfectly fine. But as you can see, I planted the bomb right there. And my opponent goes ahead and pushes the bomb. And as he pushes, I drop instantly to a 1 bar. It was like instantly. Whenever he got into that room, I dropped to a 1 bar. So as you can see, this whole gunfight went down. And I was 1 barring the whole gunfight. My bullets wouldn't register. And look, I just kept 1 barring. Every time he pushed me, like I said, I was in a 1 bar. And I'm accusing him of lag switching, because this cannot happen 3 rounds. If my connection was being laggy, it would have been like that throughout the whole game. There was no way I would lag myself. That makes no sense. I wouldn't lag myself 3 rounds, especially. Every time he pushed me, I was 1 barring. So I'm gonna pause it right here, guys, so I can fast forward it to the next round where he was lag switching. Just hold on, because what went down on this match was pretty ridiculous. I was forced to dispute because of that. And yeah, I showed you guys 2 rounds already. Let me show you the third one. Alright, UMG, like I told you guys, every time I tied the game, this would happen. When I was up 1-0, he lag switched me, so the game went 1-1. And I was 3-3, and he's gonna lag switch me again so he can take the lead and go 4-3. As you can see right here, we're spectating me. Right there. Look at the time. It's 7:12 in about 3 seconds. Like, I'm 1 barring in about 1 or 2 seconds. Watch this. Alright, I dropped to a 1 bar right here, and it was 7:23, right? I pushed him because he was planting a bomb. So I had to push him because he was planting the bomb. And look what happened. I was 1 barring that whole gunfight again. This was pretty ridiculous, I know. it seems sketchy for me to say this, that he was lag switching, but I think it's true. 3 of his rounds he won because I was one barring, and every time he won the round is because I was one barring. He pushed me knowing that I was one barring and knowing that my bullets wouldn't register, so that way he would win the round. So as you can see, I showed you guys already 3 rounds where he was lag switching me. This like literally forced me to dispute, because the first round I showed you guys was pretty ridiculous, because that was the round where he lagged me the most. Like all these rounds I lag switched for but about 10 seconds, but that first round I showed you guys was like a lag switch of what, about 25 seconds or some shit. And it was ridiculous because in that first round I showed you guys, as you can see, he pushed me knowing that I was one barring. I had heat wave, I could have heat waved them, but he pushed me knowing that I was one barring. My bullets didn't even register or anything. So I was forced to leave the game and dispute because what he was doing is ridiculous.